morning, good morning, good morning. Today's March 19th. It's Monday morning. We're in the London session. And we currently have a sale on the Euro USD. Alright, so here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and first and foremost take a look at the monthly. Again, same as last week, we're in a position where we're coming up from underneath previous support, which is now being considered resistance. If you take a look here, we're being pushed down from this monthly high. If you look, this is the high of the year, high of 2018. I'm actually going to move this down a little bit. Okay, so with that being said, taking a look at this being a ceiling on the monthly chart, let's take a look at the weekly. Here on the weekly, you can see a slow decline from that high. Okay, we're in this current week here. You see we're drifting away. Take a look at the daily. Here's what we see on the daily. We see a high, low, high, low, high, high. This is a double top. This is the low here. See, we've reached that low, so we're headed here to at least tap and retrace down here to the low of 22.0. But in my opinion, we'll be coming much further. But for now, our original take profit was 22.1, I believe, as far as the signals posted in the group. Alright, here on the 4-hour chart, if you zoom out a little bit, we see we had a swing high to low right in here. It's probably around the 61.850. Let's verify that. High, swing low to high here. Let me get this out of here for a second. Alright, so we go swing low to high. You see we're here at the 61.50. If you look, low, high, low, high. So this is a lower high than the previous high, which indicates a downtrend. So as of right now, we're kind of getting a little stall out on the Euro USD, but we're getting a consolidation area before we push further down. So what we'll probably end up doing is waiting until the end of this candle closes, and then I'm gonna enter another position. I'm waiting to see if the stop currently gets hit. It's right here. If it doesn't, I'm I'm adding more positions. Alright, so you see how we're starting to turn? Let's go to this top chart here and we'll see that this is actually the high of the session. Take a look at this blue. This is the high of the London session. I'm actually going to enter another order here. Alright, so now this is the Euro USD. Let's take a look at the XRP. Here's the XRP. I have a few trades here as well. Posted this in the group as well. Here you see we're pretty much at the high. We have a triple top forming. So I'm looking for is for this to gain the turnaround. Come down and meet us happily down here, and I'll take profits. Looking at the weekly chart, we can really look to almost potentially come back to the original position of that particular currency, which is the XRP. We can also potentially look at a sell on the Bitcoin as well. Typically the cryptocurrencies are going to move in the same motion compared against the dollar. And in this situation, the dollar is actually, as a matter of fact, let's go take a look at the USD JPY, because the dollar is actually supposed to hike interest rates, which is actually going to boost the dollar. Yeah, actually say it's due to boost the dollar quite a bit. So today, so far, we got the Euro USD and the XRP sales going. I'm looking here now at a potential buy on the USD JPY setup. Actually, going to call this in the group if this stands firm. Actually, just went ahead and called that. Oops, let's go here. Actually, up in my wrist, so let's go ahead. Excuse me. One moment, let me go to my other accounts, because, hold on. One second. You see my stop loss was hit, so I re-entered. New stop loss goes above the next previous structure high, which is here. so I can slide another one in. Alright, cool. What I had to do was wait for some of my margin to free up because I got a couple trades on the cryptocurrency over here on this XRP, and of course XRP has a pretty heavy takes up a pretty heavy amount of your margin. So I just had to wait for that to drop a little bit. So as you see here, we're here at the 0 USD. Sell. USD JPY, I slid that buy in there. So we got that running. And we're off to the races. Got a USD JPY going that way, USD coming this way, XRP coming that way, Bitcoin coming that way as well. I should have got in, but oh well, we'll let that ride. Ethereum coming in too.